What's up, y'all? It's your girl Trans back with another video, and today I'm gonna be doing a story time on my first. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Trans back with another video, and today I'm gonna be doing a story time on my first. Why's my camera trying to play with me? Focus. Okay. So yeah, we were still talking about my first fight, and if you guys know anything about my channel, like I got an intro now, so yeah, I'm so excited about that. It took me a while to create an intro, and I don't know why, because it shouldn't have took that long. But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, join the film, because we always trending, and we will get right. So yeah, let me just give you guys a little background information before I actually get into it. So me and this girl, we're gonna give her a nickname. We're gonna call her Star. So me and Star didn't like each other at all. I can't remember why we didn't like each other. We just always bump heads. We always were like, we always at each other. I was always trying to fight her, because I just didn't like her idea. But we ended up going to the same school 6th, 7th, and 8th grade year. So in 6th grade year, we went to school A. Okay, so there's two schools, middle schools for this district that I was living in. School A and School B, and I'm not gonna say the name, so it was called School A and School B. So there was two districts, School A and School B. Okay, so we were both at School A, right? We didn't like each other. Like I said, I can't remember why we didn't like each other, but we didn't like each other. We were always trying to fight each other. We both actually suspended in 6th grade year for trying to fight. I can't remember why though. Like, I don't know. It had to be something about rude looks, because she used to always give me rude looks. She used to always, I used to be like, and then she'd be like, boo, and I'd be like, girl, what you trying to do? What you trying to do? Anyways, but yeah. So she ended up getting into a fight with this other girl, because nobody liked her, bro. Like, nobody liked her. Everybody wanted to fight this girl at School A and at School B. Everybody wanted to fight her. So she ended up getting into it with this other girl, and she ended up getting beat. Like, ambulance had to come. She was in a little neck brace or something like that. And so yeah, she ended up switching schools for that fight or whatever. So she ended up going to School B, and I was still at School A, and I was still, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So fast forward all that, because nothing really happens because she ain't at the school. So at the district that I live in, the district attorneys decided to switch the schools, like switch the students that went to them schools. So everybody who went to School A went to School B, everybody who went to School B went to School A. Like, the districts were just switched. So I ended up switching to the same school that she switched to. Bad idea, because anyways, so yeah, we both were now at School B now. We didn't have no classes together. We barely seen each other. Like, we seen each other probably like passing in the halls and stuff, or coming from the cafeteria or something like that, or just first walking into school buildings and stuff. So other than that, we never really seen each other until, you know, the day of that fight. So like, we never had each other's class. We never had classes. You know, there's usually like 2 teams. Like in middle school, down here where I live at, there's like teams. Like, so you got team Sun, you got Spartans, and then you got the Spikes. You know, just different teams, and they split the students up between the teams. You know, and like, that's usually meaning that we were on two different sides of the schools, which we were on different teams. We wasn't on the same team, and like I said, we barely see each other because we was on different teams, and we were on separate sides of the school. We didn't have no classes together at all. So the school I went to, what, girl? No, not the school I went to. Okay, so besides all that, one day we had went to lunch, and I had like A or B, or like I had first lunch, first and second lunch or something like that, and she had like third lunch. So we didn't have lunch together either. But when I was coming back from lunch, I remember I was in my English class, language arts, English, whatever you guys want to call it. I was in that class, and she was walking the halls because I had to go to the bathroom, you know. I had to go to the bathroom. So after that, my whole class and the halls were clear. Can't speak, Trinity, can't speak. The halls were clear. Everybody was in the classroom already. Lunch was already over first and second. And so I had to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, so it's just me. Like, my class was already in there in the classroom and everything. So as I'm coming out of the bathroom, I'm walking outside. So in the buildings, there's like doors right here, right? When you like first walk. So there's a bathroom. You walk around from the halls that I was in, the side of the school that I was at, there's doors. Inside that doors, there's like lockers right in the middle. Like when you first walk in, there's lockers right here. And then around these lockers, there's other classrooms. There's like 6 classrooms in that one entrance, and that's like how it is around the whole school. So yeah. So I was in the classroom, right? I was walking in them doors. I was about to anyways, and I ended up passing her. And I looked at her. I was like, oh God, like, I'm really seeing this girl right now. Like, I barely ever see this girl. And then just the one time I see her, she wanna give me that look again, like that. So I give her a look right back. I'm like, she's like, boo, like it's the same stuff that happened at School B. She's back on it again. Like, girl, it's years later. Come on now. This is petty. Like, get over it. So she gave me that look or whatever, and she's like, boo. I'm like, girl, nobody's even looking at you. And we're still like walking past each other, you know, like we ain't really made it past each other, but we're still walking past each other. We're not even like, we're talking, but we're walking, you know. So I'm walking in the entrance, like I was saying, where all the classrooms are and the lockers are right when you walk in. And we start arguing, whatever. I can't remember what happened after, but we start arguing. And she follows me, like, she keeps following me and stuff. She followed me in that entrance, like, she's not supposed to be there because she was on her way to lunch. She was a little behind though, but she was on the way to her lunch. And I was going back to my classroom from the bathroom. She ended up walking past me and all that. So we started arguing. She's like, boo, nobody look at you. She was like, Trinity, don't start with me. Da 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 da. Like, I don't have time. Like, I wasn't looking forward to fighting this girl today. Like, today wasn't the day. It wasn't my day. It was a short day of the girl. So, like, it wasn't intentional. Like, I wasn't actually planning on fighting her when I seen her. I just thought we were going to walk past each other, and then I was just going to be that. But no, she want to start stuff. See, what you ain't going to do is start stuff and then expect me not to finish it, alright? So, we ended up arguing, whatever, and she ended up following, like, to my classroom, and she's still, like, talking to me. I'm like, girl, go. Like, what is you following me for? Like, you following me for what? So we start arguing more. And I'm still walking. I'm almost in my classroom, like, so my classroom's like right here on the side, and I'm like walking. I'm like almost there. And I feel her like running up behind me, and she like grabbed my hair, whatever, and she pulled me. So I turned around with flash because I had fast reflexes. Like, I had fast reflexes. So I felt her coming up behind me anyway. So I just knew she's gonna do some sneaky stuff and start doing stuff from behind me. Like, it's not playing games here. But she ended up coming behind me, right? And she grabbed my hair, and I turned around, you know what I'm saying? I punched her, like, I said, bing! Like, I hit her so hard, y'all. Like, she fell, like, she flew into the locker. So, like, right here, the lockers were right here. I'm saying she flew, like, in the lockers, and she stumbled and, like, fell in the lockers. And I'm like, I just look at her, and I'm walking in my classroom. I'm, like, 2 steps from me in my classroom, and she get up and come behind me again, and she pulled my hair. And I turn around, we start fighting, you know, we're doing our thing, we fighting. And she ended up falling. I don't understand how she fell, but I got on top of her, and I start, like, getting on top of her, and I'm punching her face and stuff. And then she tried to kick me. Who kicks in a fight, bruh? She tried to kick me, like, in my face. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not having this. So I'm getting more mad now at this point, and I'm you know, I'm going off on this girl. And then my teacher, like, we were right in front of the class next to him. So anybody can have this video of this fight, because, like, it was just a clear view, like, a great view for a video, like. And the teacher, so she come out there, and she's looking, and then she go back to the classroom, and she start calling people. Okay, this classroom is right next to the safe room, or ISS room, detention room, whatever you guys want to call it. So it was right next to this. Safe teacher wasn't in his room, but he ended up coming to break the fight up, along with the principal and a security guard, or like a police officer of the school, whatever. They're all like rushing in and all, and people around in that same entrance that I was talking about, like the classrooms that were in that one entrance, people were coming out of their classrooms and looking and watching and stuff. You know how it is at school when fights happening, everybody likes to watch and video and see what's going on and be nosy. So that happened, and so after I'm fighting her, but like the teachers are pulling me off, and when I'm mad, like when I'm there, like I can go 0 to 100 real quick. When I'm there, ain't no coming down, bro. So I am pressed, I am mad, and I'm still trying to fight this girl. And the teachers ended up breaking this part. They ended up 3 teachers pulled me off of her, along with the state teacher. They all ended up pulling me off of her, and then one of the teachers grabbed the principal. No, not the principal. Who? Somebody grabbed her and had her. It was just one person though. Had her. 3 people had me, like they had my hands tied behind my back, so I couldn't like swing out, trying to swing on her or anything. So I'm over here pushing the teachers out of the way, and I'm trying to break free, and I'm like, y'all need to move, like move, bruh. I'm trying to fight. She done really got me mad. I'm trying to fight this girl for years now. I finally got to do it, and the teacher would mess it up. This is why I don't fight in school. Like people fight in school on some other stuff. They know the teacher's gonna break it up. They know the fight's not gonna last longer than 5 minutes. Fight me if you want to fight. Meet me at my house. That way it's a fair fight. We can get a clean slate, and can't nobody break it up. It's just gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? We can fight 15 minutes. We're gonna fight 15 minutes. But the teacher just had me right. So I'm over here pulling. I ended up getting out of the teacher's hand. I went up to her and they grabbed me again. And I'm over at this point when I'm mad. Like at that point, I cry. Like I cry when I'm mad. And so she was there, and she was holding her head or whatever, because she had weave in. I guess I don't understand how, but I guess I pulled one of the weaves out, like one of the little strands of weave out, whatever. And it was laying on the floor, and she was holding her head, talking about, I want round 2. I want round 2 with that girl. I want round 2. She's still going off, and I'm still sitting here crying. I'm like, bro, let me go. Let go of me. Leave me alone. And I'm over here going off, and the teachers, while she's sitting here yelling at herself, because I'm not listening to you, baby girl. I'm trying to get these teachers off me so I can beat you. Like, I'm not done. Like, even though I was punching her face, she bruised up, all that stuff. I'm not done with you. I was not done with her. Like, the teachers just wouldn't let me go. So the teachers had me, whatever. The principal grabs me. All the other teachers leave. They walk her to the office around the school. And like in my classroom, we walk in my classroom, and I'm still going off. Like I'm still going off. So in the classroom, we're walking in. There's a door that leads outside of the building. So we ended up walking outside that building, and we had to walk around the whole school because they didn't want us like around each other. Like we had to be apart. So they had to take me out that door and around the whole school. So we had to walk around the whole school to the front of the entrance and to the office and stuff like that. So she's already in the office, but like she's not in the office. Like she's like in the, I think she was in the counseling office, and I was in the office sitting in there. They was making phone calls on our parents and stuff. The teacher or the principal was asking me what happened, watching the footage, the camera footage and all that, and I was telling them what happened, blah blah blah. And after I punched her in the face, I walked away. So I guess he was like measuring me. That's why I didn't get like I didn't get like a suspension or anything. But so yeah, the teacher was asking what happened, asking me if anything hurts. I was like, yeah, my hand hurts. My hand was bruised and stuff from punching her face and all that. My hand was bruised. So he gave me ice on my hand or whatever, and I was just waiting on my parents to come and get me. After that, after my parents came and got me, they found everything. They was talking to my parents, blah, 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 you know, all of this stuff. I ended up getting 2 days of safe, and she got suspended for like 3 days, maybe a week or so. She went suspended, like, and I was just in school. Well, I was still suspended, like I wasn't safe. It was like an in-school suspension. So, because I didn't get it as bad as her, because first of all I didn't start fighting. And after I punched her, I didn't try to walk away, because like a girl, like I said, I was not trying to fight you today. Like, if you want to fight me, meet me at my house. Like, meet at my house, because I'm not gonna fight you in school, knowing good and well all these teachers around me is gonna break it up. All these people are gonna break it up. All these people. It's not gonna let the fight happen for long. So I was trying to like maybe at my house. We trying to fight at school for it. Like, who does that? But that happened. So after my mom came pick me up, we ended up leaving. We go to the hospital, ER, whatever, to get my hand checked out, see if it was like broken, bruised, fractured, anything. It was just sprained, anything. I had it wrapped up, whatever. And so I came back to school that next morning, and I hopped on my bus. People were like, I didn't think you was gonna win. Dang, Trinity, you really beat her. Cause she's like really. Like, people underestimate me because I'm small. and she's like really tall. Like people used to call her giraffe neck. She's really tall. Like I had to look up at her and fighting her. Like I was like, yeah, fight her or whatever. But yeah, people were like, I did not think he was gonna win. Dang, you really beat her. She's talking about she won round 2. I'm like, well, the girl can have round 2, but it's gonna be at my house, not at school. It's gonna be at my house. So you want round 2, you can be at my house. I'll give you my address. I'll give you my address. Like, so sorry y'all, it cut off on me. I don't know why I keep doing that, but it cut off on me. So I ended up coming to school the next day, and this guy that her ex, because like since I'm in school, since I'm suspended, the police officer, security or whatever, they had to walk with me around everywhere. Like I couldn't go anywhere myself. They had to transfer me everywhere. When I got off my bus, he was standing there waiting on me, and he walked me in the building, to my locker, to the cafeteria for breakfast, all other stuff, to the safe room. If I had to go out of the safe room when I got to the bathroom, he had to walk to the bathroom, all that stuff. So I ended up walking in. I'm going to the cafeteria, right? And as soon as I walk in the building after getting off the bus, all these people run up to me, like they're like running at me. The officer's like, oh, back away from the girl, like back away, y'all need to go in the building, you know. And they're all running up to me. They're all like giving me hugs, like, dang, sure, we missed you, we thought you were gonna be suspended, la la la. It's like, dang, you beat her, like just congratulating me and praising me. Really, that's what it was. So after all that, the officer has to like get everybody out of my way because I can't move, like all these people surrounding me. So I'm walking in the building and I'm going to the cafeteria, and I'm on my way in the cafeteria with this security guard officer on my side, and 2 of the guys, so one of them was her ex, the girl I fought, Star's ex, but he always stared at me, always thought I was cute, and a crush type thing. And so we ended up walking past each other with this other guy who is his friend or whatever, but she tried to mess him or something like that, I don't know. But we ended up walking past each other and we make eye contact, just a slow move, and he's like, because like everybody knows about the fight, he heard about it. He wasn't there, he wasn't at school that day that the fight happened. I don't know where he was, but he wasn't there. The next day he ended up hearing about it because, you know, it's the topic of the school now. It's the thing it's the new thing in the school that's going around. So it was that big fight that happened with me and her. So we ended up walking past each other. It's like a slow-mo action. We're just like, he's like, I'm like, no, I'm just playing. But yeah, okay. So I'm walking in the cafeteria and more people are running up to me and trying to talk to me and stuff. My friends and stuff. They're trying to run up to me and talk to me. And so I'm walking in there and I can't sit with people. Like, so I have to go to like the office. I had to go to the office, or in the safe room. I had to go to the safe room and sit, eat my breakfast, because I couldn't be with people. I was suspended technically. So I was in the safe room. So pretty much nothing really happens in the safe room. You can't do nothing. You can't speak. There's like desks, they're facing the wall, and there's like boards up where you can't talk to other people, you can't see other people. So it was just, yeah, just boring safe, you know. And I had school today, you couldn't talk, you couldn't really leave much. You gotta use the bathroom, like you can't keep going to the bathroom over and over, like you can't much do that. You know how some people just go to the bathroom just to get out of class for a moment? You can't do that. Like you can only go like 3 or 4 times of the day. So yeah, that happened. Okay, I was only in there for 2 days. So once I'm out, right, fast forward, all that, nothing happens. I'm out. People still talking about the fight like 2-3 weeks later. But once I'm out and all that, she ended up coming back to school. Everybody knew. Like, she was already talking about round 2. I'm already talking about, okay, like, what's up? You want round 2? That's cool too. I'll just beat you again. Like, yeah, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, I'm gonna beat you again. So round 2, what's up? So everybody knew something was gonna happen when she came back to school. So security guards and officers and principals was already like waiting for us to get off our bus stuff, because we rode separate buses too. So they was already waiting on our buses, waiting for us to get off. So we keep like basically just kind of keep us apart so nothing happens again. So she had to be escorted everywhere. I had to be escorted everywhere that day, and that's pretty much it. Like, but we was gonna come back to school. She was still talking about round 2, and it's still the topic of the school that fight was. So she's talking to all her people, all her friends, talking about, I won her, knowing good and well she, baby girl, you didn't win. So everybody's like, no, Trinity beat you, my friends is going over there like, why is you lying? You know Trinity beat you, like all that other stuff, you know. So then people was arguing over me, who won. Everybody knew I won, but I'm sure there's a video somewhere, because like I said, it was a clear view for somebody to film it. I just don't have the video, and I never had the video. I wish I did though, because if I had the video, I most definitely would put it on the screen and just blur out our faces and all, but I don't have the video, so I'm sorry. But yeah, she'll come back to school like I was saying, and nothing really happens for her besides the fact that she's telling everybody she won and she's not. Like, she only had a few friends, so she sat at the table during lunchtime. She sat at a table like 3 or 4 tables down from me, and I'm at my table, and she just keeps staring at me, and she just, you know, she's not really giving me looks anymore, you know. So at this point, she's probably scared, so she's not really giving me looks anymore. So all that's good, whatever. Then I ended up getting expelled, and I never really seen the girl like that. I haven't seen her since. Actually, I have seen her since. I seen her in Walmart with her mom, and she just looked at me, and I was like, and she just kept walking. But that was the last time I seen her, and that was like a year or 2 ago that I seen her. And I haven't seen her or heard about that or anything about this fight since then. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, join the family, because we're always trending. And I'm sorry this video seems a little all over the place. I seriously had to remember what, like, I had to remember details. This fight was years ago. So I had to remember details. It was just hard for me to remember stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, I haven't talked about this fight in so long. But yeah, that's it for this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next.